Welcome to Dylan's OO9 build, episode 12. In this episode, I'm going to be replacing the cocktail sticks that I've been mocking up the fence for months with a wire fence, and then I'll have a go at making some bushes. I dry brushed the fence posts different shades of greys and browns, just like I did on the fence in episode 10. As you can see, I was a bit heavy-handed, and some of them fell off. Here they are, I kept them safe in this little pot. I'm going to replace the cocktail sticks with wooden fence posts. Actually, wouldn't it be easier if I took them out and put them in one at a time so I could make it easier to find the holes? I don't know about you, but I think it's looking better already with the cocktail sticks out and the fence posts in. Now to thread the wire. How difficult could this possibly be? I failed to do it with my hands, so I brought in my trusty pliers to come and help me. They didn't want to help me either.
For God's sake!
After a cup of tea and a biscuit, I went to try again. This attempt didn't start off much better either. Oh, at last, I finally got it through 2 posts. After several attempts, several failures, and several hours, I finally got all the wires through the fence, as you can see. I'm going to paint the wire fence in so it doesn't look as shiny, but not today, because I've had enough messing about with them things. Now, I'm going to make some bushes. I'm going to use some coir rope to make my bushes. First, I cut a piece off and then I trimmed it into smaller pieces. Next, I split the piece into 2 halves. Right, I'm going to show you a little trick now that you may or may not have heard of. If you put super glue at the end of the coir rope and then dip it in bicarbonate soda, it activates the glue and it sets quicker, and it's also rock hard. I noticed that the chemical reaction between the bicarbonate soda and the glue actually heats up the end of the coir rope, so just be careful not to burn yourself. Because of this trick, I'm now able to work straight away on teasing out the top part of the coir rope. This is what it looks like after a few minutes of teasing it out. You can also use a cocktail stick to help tease it out even more. Once I was satisfied with how it looked, I painted it with PVA ready to put the scatter on. Just adding the final pieces of PVA onto this piece now. As you can see now, I'm sprinkling the scatter material onto the bush. Here's the finished bush. Now that looks diddly decent. I've come to tackle the deadly wire fencing again, but I'm only painting it a rusty colour to take the shine off the wire. Even though the fence was a little bit of a faff, I'm really pleased in how it looks and how it's added detail around the scene. Well worth the effort. Thanks for watching this episode of Dylan's OO9 build. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you join us for the next one. Bye for now.